Eat the kitty. Eat the kitty. That's a good angle. That's what she said. Oh wait. Eat the kitty. Yeah. Eat the kitty. Eat the kitty.
Okay, Casey?
Eat the pussy.
You're disturbing Troy, Casey, and that's not a good thing.
Eat the kitty. Well, I really wasn't ready to replace my wiper blades, but when they start doing this shit, you kind of have to. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Ow. Yeah. Chomp, 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 chomp. You're gonna fall off me. Yes, you're a lovely cat. Ow! What the fuck, cat? Don't bite too hard. Those sharp teeth. Yeah, you. Well, this certainly wasn't about to support my fat ass anymore. Good thing I wasn't riding. Tires are on. Nice tread for the road. I don't do that mountain biking bullshit. Yeah, sometimes. But when you're in limited traction, that's what these lugs on the side are for. But for a road, you got that. And I gotta adjust my brakes because one side is grabbing. Just doing a little upgrade on my bike. I'm upgrading from 170mm crank arms to 175. That means that this fucking dog slightly longer from here to here on that than it is on here from there to there. It's a 5mm difference, but since I'm upgrading from 42 teeth, that one's 42 teeth, to 48 teeth on the high gear, A little extra torque will be nice. It'll give me a little bit more torque. We'll see. So I was trying to take this off before, and I didn't quite know how it came off till I actually did some research on how to fucking do it. So, as you can see, I pretty much bent the shit out of it. It's all wobbly. Yay, it came off with that special tool right there. God, I didn't know it was gonna... I didn't think it was gonna be this much of a difference. So, this one here is 38 teeth, and this one is 42, so they're about the same. Now just look at that. And fucking dogs are in the cat food again. Get out of that cat food! You get down here. So that's sounding a little rough. I know last year I took this off and was able to re-grease the bearing on this side, but since I couldn't get to that side, I just left it alone. So yeah, time to take this apart, because that's not good. I got metal shavings on my finger too. So yeah, I was able to grease that side, but I couldn't get to that side because I couldn't get the damn crank thing off. Now that I have I can now that I have that tool there. And if I can refocus, there we go. You can see how gritty it is. It's like a bunch of sand and metal shavings. So, I finished taking this apart. Yeah, brake clean, much more effective at cleaning that out. I think I got all the gritty shit out of there. My finger's coming out clean. Alright. Okay, got the bearings repacked. And got that in there now. Now it's time to put the cap on. Still need to add a little grease to that. No such thing as too much grease. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Excuse me for a moment. So this has got to go at a certain tightness, because you don't want too much tension on the bearings. So I'm back that out so I have a little bit of room. Of course, I didn't really clean the threads. I'm not worried about the threads, just worried about the bearing races being clean. So I just tighten that and see how that feels. Just kind of work it. Actually, just going to put that on there so I can have a little bit of leverage to work it. And go a little tighter. I like to go tight, and then that way it works the bearing. Yeah, it's a little better. Not perfect. Still kind of noisy. Once the cranks are back on and the chain's on, you're not gonna ever notice it. Got just the right amount of play. So, oh yeah, there's like tools you can get for this, but this works just fine. Yeah, you got that crank on. Got the pedal on too. There's also a special service tool you can get for the pedals, but hey, works just fine. Yeah, I hope the chain ring will fit on the other side. So I really didn't think about this. Look how much clearance I have with the derailleur on the highest gear. It's like I had to move it up. So this being up, because the bike's upside down, I had to move it up, and then I had to adjust this thing a little bit. But check it out. Make sure the tension. I don't know about this is gonna jump around and rub all over the place, but we'll see. I guess I can put the bolt back on. Nut, whatever. So there you have it. Just took it out for a test ride, and I'm quite pleased. Just gear shifting is a little bit different. It's like they say don't cross chains, so that means don't go from that gear to the big gear on that one to the big gear on that one, or vice versa. I definitely cannot go from the big gear on that one to the big gear on that one, because that one is so massive there isn't enough links in the chain to stretch that far, so it'll just grind. So yeah, when you buy a bike from Walmart, be prepared to spend some money to fix it up the way you like it. Mine is the Mongoose Ledge 3.1. Nice bike. I really like it. So with a little downhill assist, I was able to achieve 22.5 miles an hour. I was trying to push it, but it started getting windy and I was getting fatigued. So I think at the same spot I was doing about 20 max. So an extra 2 mile an hour gain just about. Then on my way back on the flat, I was able to do about 18. I was pushing for 20 on the flat, but I got a gust of wind and it just slowed me way down. However, with the slightly longer crank arms and the new gearing and whatnot, new tires, better tires for the road, I was able to maintain, like even though I was getting a little fatigued, I was able to maintain a pretty good speed, and I didn't have to drop gears nearly as much. Like before, I dropped like 2-3 gears so I can have enough oomph to keep myself going, but it's like I only had to drop it 1 gear to kind of give myself a little rest and keep moving. And then once I was rested up, I was able to haul ass again. And it's like it's really not a struggle to maintain 15 miles an hour anymore. It just goes. So if you get a mountain bike and you do mostly road, I mean, these upgrades are worth it. So in the middle of editing this randomness video, hopefully this is the last part of it, I realized I had the bearings in wrong, had them in the wrong way, which I thought was the way they went. But the bearings actually have the right on the inside of that, but when the thing is backwards, it doesn't really work too well. So that probably explains why I couldn't get the preload set right, because it just wasn't seating right. So they're in the right way, so I get this back together. I'm not going to do any more writing today, though. It definitely sounds a lot better. A little free play still. It's alright. Good enough.